Well, families come in all shapes and sizes.
Sure do, and if you aren't careful, blending two of them together can throw off the Daily Balance. Joining us now with some suggestions, Kim Jacobs, the host of the Daily Balance. Welcome, nice to see you.
Nice to see you all, and happy belated birthday, Colleen.
Thank you, Kim. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Here we go. We got two families blending together. Kim, how are they going to work it out? You say plan ahead.
Yes, they have to plan ahead. What's got to happen is that you have to give the children an opportunity to get to know the step-parents and even their step-siblings instead of just kind of infusing them into this family that they haven't even had an opportunity to learn anything about. So I think getting that opportunity in advance to learn more about the family is important.
There are lots of blended families out there. Lots of blended families, and people really creating great models of it and how it works well. Another thing that you can do to make the transition go well is to create a list of family rules.
I think you should put all of the family rules in a very prominent place, not just create them, but put them where everyone can see them, and also have some input as to what the rules will consist of. Because some of the children, they may want an opportunity to be able to vent their frustrations, but they need to know the rule as to how that will happen so that everyone's clear and on the same page.
Now, this could be an interesting one. Choose who's going to do the discipline in the house.
Well, my recommendation is that the actual biological parent deals with the primary discipline, if at all possible, until the relationship is solidified with the step-parent, and then, of course, they can kick it up a notch. But please, if you're in that situation, don't rule with an iron hand right from the beginning. Let the biological parent deal with that.
And maybe, Kim, too, know that there might be some tough days ahead. I mean, you will probably be tested, as we all are.
Yes, you will be tested very clearly. If you have a child that knows that you've taken the back seat in the disciplinary role, they're going to test you and challenge you and remind you that you're not my mom or my dad anyway. So expect that. But just work as a couple and decide that this is still how we're going to handle things.
But as a couple, you've already fallen in love as a couple, but now you got to put the needs of the children first.
You have to put the needs of the children. If you don't put them ahead, then everything just falls apart, because the children are, again, as a spouse, and even if you're dealing with your ex-spouse, you're still having to make sure that the child understands that they're not abandoned in the situation, that you still love them and that you care for them, and that their needs are going to be met no matter what the situation is with you now.
I think this next tip is good whether you're in a blended family or not. Don't disagree with each other in front of the kids.
Not at all. If you can just argue, which everyone will, so to say that you're not going to have arguments even in your new blended relationship, it's going to happen. But just do it behind closed doors is what I recommend, so that the children don't get experience this opportunity to hear everything that you're frustrated about, especially if it's about them.
And this kind of goes in the same category here. Just make sure you keep the emotions under control.
If you lose it and you're the step-parent and you start throwing things at the stepchild, then you can pretty much forget it, because the ex-spouse is coming after you. So you really want to keep in control of your own emotions and lead by example and let them know that this is how I expect the behavior to be in my home, you know.
Okay, that's also a good bit of advice. Kim Jacobs, you always have great advice for us. Thank you so much.
You know what? I have to tell you really quickly.
Yeah, go ahead.
If you watch the Brady Bunch, Mike and Carol, they do this stuff too.
Oh, yeah.
I'm just...
It all worked out beautifully for them.
It worked out very well.
It looked real smooth for them.
It was very, very good.
It did. It was a little too easy, don't you think?
TV.
You can watch Kim on Saturdays on WTVI at 10 a.m. Kim, thank you so much.
Thank
you for my birthday gift. I'm going to open in just a minute. Thank you.
You're welcome.